What is up, guys? Wars Ferret here on the lower account today. Mini Ferret is on the channel, and we are going to be doing some attacks as a Town Hall 8 and taking a look at the update and some upcoming events. So, first off, I want to talk about the Lava Hound event. It is starting in 10 hours on my main account, in which I'm a Town Hall 9 and I have level 2 Lava Hounds. I will be doing maybe an all Lava Hound attack and showing some air attacks which feature Lava Hound superiority. So, the next thing I want to talk about is the update, which in our news we have the 4 days of captain log. There's been 5 confirmed captain logs. So after that 5th one comes out, we are going to see the update any day, any hour, any minute after that, guys. So as soon as we see that day 5 captain's log, things are going to be blowing up. We're going to be super hyped for this update, and I hope you are too. So first off, what I want to do is start off with a dragon attack, showing you guys a live, proper way to do a dragon attack. So I'm going to ask for a war dragon, and I'm going to upgrade my clan castle to level 4 as soon as I get the dragon, because I do not remember if upgrading the clan castle prohibits you from receiving troops. So I'm going to wait for the dragons, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go on my main account and donate myself some dragons. So, for right now, while I'm pulling that up, I'm going to just talk for a minute here about what we are going to see in today's episode. So, today I'm going to go after the number, since the bottom of our war has been 3-starred, I'm going to go after the number 1 player and hopefully try for a 1-star. And what we're going to do is we're going to take out 1 air defense and then come in from that side, hoping to avoid as many defenses as possible, and just trying to work our way to a 50%. So let me get myself a dragon real quick. War dragon, donate a dragon. Here we are. We've just received a level 6 dragon, which is maxed out in the clan castle from Wars Ferret. And since I'm in New Town Hall 8, you can see all these things barely upgraded. We can do this stuff that takes 30 minutes, start getting our soldiers upgraded, and now that I have this, I'm going to attack and then upgrade my clan castle. Now I would go after number 1, but I just want to take a look at number 2, make sure that's not any easier. It does not look like it's going to be with the placement of those air defenses. So we're going to go after the number 1 guy right now and hope for a possible 30%, because dragons, they never work in Town Hall 11, but we're going in for it. Let's see, we're going to go after this underdeveloped side, where we can take out this air defense with 3 lightning spells and try to get a 1-star. So we're going to flip the screen here to the proper orientation. And in 15 seconds, we're going to just scout the base for another second or 2. And I think I've picked the right way to funnel here. I'm going to go in from where this wizard tower is, after I can hopefully take out this air defense. Let's see, will I take it out? Yes, okay, that was good. I was not even sure if that would take it out. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 dragons here. I'm going to drop 1 on this side, another dragon or 2 over there, and I'm going to drop 1 at the bottom here. Our king up here at the top, making sure to spread out these dragons, and our max dragon right here. They are starting to swarm into the base. We have 1 at the bottom here, about to be shot out by the air defense, but it is getting some damage done. And we have our dragons starting to funnel towards the center, which we don't want to happen. We want to keep them on the outside, just picking off as many % as possible. We're not going for the town hall in this base. And it's not looking good with 22%. They just took out the Grand Warden statue they're about to take. We have some on the left. This dragon at the bottom is still doing some work, but that Eagle Artillery is just shutting these dragons down, guys. It's unbelievable how much work is getting done. They're just destroying these dragons. So 29%, it is not going to be a 1-star. Obviously, I don't know how many Town Hall 8s you've seen get a star on Town Hall 11, but that was our attempted attack on a Town Hall 11 on the Mini Ferret account. So as the attack wraps up, 0 seconds left, we'll see our 32%. We'll get a tiny bit of elixir, but we will get a war bonus because they've recently changed it, where you do not need a star for the bonus, you still get some, and 240 is nothing to complain about. So we'll go back and start training up an army. Now that we are Town Hall 8, I think we can try to upgrade these barracks to get P.E.K.K.A.s soon. But I think what the first thing we're going to do is we're going to upgrade the clan castle. Now that we can take a spell. And we're going to continue getting rid of these trees and bushes. And I don't know, have I set that war base I made last time as active? Hold on, what happened here? I thought I made a war base, didn't I? From the last video? Where was it? Did I not make... Am I going crazy? Didn't I make the war base? I showed you guys a Town Hall 8 war base, how to make it last video. I don't know what happened. It just disappeared. It's not here. Well, that is frustrating. It must have disappeared. But what we're going to do here is we're going to remove all these and make a war base that... I mean, we're not going to make a war base because I've made a video on that before. But what we are going to do is we're going to build a base to hold your loot, because that's what I know a lot of you guys want. In my opinion, the trophies do not matter until you get a little bit higher than the Crystal 3 or Crystal 2 League, because the loot bonus just isn't worth it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a base that I used when I was at Town Hall 8 that I found to work very well. So the purpose of the base was to hold loot, and it was okay to lose trophies every now and then. The main idea was that we had the storages in the center, and what we were able to do was confine them so that when you're attacking, the troops almost seem to funnel around the base. So we are going to we're gonna build us a base here, and I'm gonna see how you guys like it. So I'm falling out of my chair here. So I just gotta pull it up. I have a picture of it somewhere. Okay, here we go. So what we're going to do is in the very bottom corner, we're going to take a statue or a flag that you might have. I choose the American flag because I'm from America, and we're going to put it right here in the very bottom corner. We're going to surround that with 2 torches, like so. And then the windmill, like so. And then a builder's hut going up. This is just stacking up towards the center of the base here. And from the builder's hut, we're going to put a laboratory right above that, like so. So we have this so far. And then we are going to start placing some buildings, like the 2 dark elixir drills at the upper portion of the laboratory, right there and there on adjacent sides. And then have the barracks right next to them, the dark barracks, I'm sorry, like so. Alright, so then what we are going to do is you are going to take your regular barracks and put those 1 space up and to the right of your barracks that you just put down. So right there like so, and then the same way on the adjacent side. Is that in the right spot? Yes, it is. So then we are going to skip space and do elixir, gold, elixir on both sides. So we're going to go with the collectors. We're going to go skip a space, elixir, skip a space, gold, skip a space, elixir. And then the same thing on the right side over here. Elixir, space, gold, space, elixir. Make sure it's only 1 space, guys. Then we are going to add in our army camps, which, if I can find them, I thought they were at the beginning. Oh, yeah, here they are. I went right past them. Are going to be like so, with a space after the elixir collector. And then what you're going to do is the same thing on the other side, right, like that. So that's how the base should look so far. Make sure you have this. And then you're going to take a barracks and put it right up here, 1 space above the army camps on both sides. Whoops, I just missed it trying to scroll over. So this side, 1 space up. And then another army camp, a space up, and 1 up to the top. So we're actually going to have to get rid of this bush to play that. So I'm going to do the other side first, which is going to look like this. So you're going to skip a space. If it's right next to it, you're going to push one up and one over, like so. And let's do it on this side. If it was right next to it, one up and one over, like so. Alright, so that is what we are looking at right now for the base. And then we are going to put a gold collector in the middle. A gold, builder's hut, elixir, builder's hut, gold. So gold, then a builder's hut, elixir, then a builder's hut, and then a gold. Right here, like so. And then at the very top, you're going to put your dark spell factory, which mine is right here, skipping a space after the gold collector. And then you're going to do the same thing, descending down the right side. So just in the opposite order. The gold mine, then the builder's hut, then the elixir collector, then I do not have another builder's hut, so I'm just going to skip 2 spaces and drop my gold mine. I only have four builder's huts, so what you can do is actually take the one from down here and bring that up to the top, like so. And if you only have 3, it's okay, you don't need them, they are not imperative to the base. Most people are going to pay to get the 5th builder's hut, or even the 4th. So that is going to be the outline of our base for this attack. For this loot base. And I think I have something off. This should be symmetrical. I think what I'm missing. Oh, I see what I'm missing. I put this barracks up when it should be like this, and then this should be right there, like so. So that is what your base should be looking like. If you don't have that, pause the video right here so you can catch up. Okay, moving on to the next portion. I always like to do the outside first, and then take the walls. So you're going to take your walls and start up here at the top of the base, inside the perimeter here, and you're going to go straight down, one before the army camp, then come in, and then one, and then descend down the army camp, one before the barracks, right there, to the end of the army camp, one more in, then let it touch the 3rd army camp, and start to bring it down to one past this army camp, like so. So there's one space. You're going to place a wall right here, and then continue this down to touch the elixir collector, and then from that elixir collector, you're going to bring it down to your regular barracks, and it's going to be about halfway through, leaving a space between the dark elixir drill, and then you're going to bring it along the dark elixir drill, like so, right here, leaving another space up here, up to your elixir collector, just like the other side. This is a symmetrical base. So then I have 155 pink walls, so this one is going to stop right before the army camp, go across, touch it, one more, right here, bring it, touching the army camp, touching this barracks, leaving a space here, then touching the army camp, then one pass, so there's a little space between that and the gold collector, and then bring that all the way up to the top. So that was a little confusing, but that is our outer layer of walls. It kind of looks like a Christmas tree. But from here, we are going to work from the bottom up now by placing a wall right here, then another wall directly above it, and bringing that wall straight out to the end of the elixir collector, which is going to be right there, and the same thing on the other side. Should be right there, like so. And then you're going to bring that in 5 walls, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're going to connect those in the center until they meet, like so. So it's forming a little heart shape there, and you can actually drop a wizard tower in there, and then an elixir and a gold storage, my elixir and my new gold storage. So from there, you're going to take 2 air bombs and place them down here near the dark elixir drills. right here and here. And you're going to take a cannon and place them to the right and left of those air bombs, right there in the base. So this is what we're looking at for the bottom of the base. Then you're going to take a giant bomb to the left of the left cannon, and a giant bomb, and two skeleton traps to the right of the right bomb, like so. Golem Rage. We have a Hog Rider to give him, but we do not have a Golem yet. Oh, we might have a Rage though. There we go. There's 2. There's 20 gems for a Rage spell, which I don't even know how we paid 20 gems. I thought we only had 10. Oh, it's because we're removing the buildings. But anyway, so then there's 2 skeleton traps, and we're going to put a mortar and an air defense leading into the base, touching those skeleton traps. So, like this, a mortar on both sides. Did I do that right? Yes. And then an air defense. And then you're going to take your 6 small bombs and line them up 1, 2, 3 next to the mortar, towards facing the bottom of the base, and the other mortar. 1, 2, 3. Kick says thanks, featuring him on the channel. He's new. I don't think he's been on during a live recording before, but we can say hi to him. So 68 minutes into this episode, trying to wrap up this base build relatively quickly. We don't want to keep you guys here forever. So we're going to take a spring trap and place it on the edge of the mortar, and then we're going to take a seeking air mine and place it in the middle of the mortar. Same thing on the adjacent side, spring trap, seeking air mine. Working our way up, we have a cannon on the left and right of these 2 structures again now. So that's 1 touching the wall, and 1 here touching the wall. So now what we can do, oh, I'm sorry, no. Looking at my base again, this one on the right side is actually going to be removed, and it is going to be an archer tower. Then we are going to put an archer tower. Then we are going to look at this little 4 square of walls right here, and we are going to put an archer tower up here in the corner, and we are going to connect the walls around around the archer tower, like so. And then we're going to go up to the other side, above the cannon. We're going to put an archer tower up here, just like the other side, and we're going to connect the walls right around the archer tower. So this is what your base should look like right now. I'll pause right here so you can see the base and copy it down. Alright guys, we're back here, so if you want to keep doing the base, keep watching the video, drop a like, and remember to subscribe to the channel if this video helped you at all, or if any of the videos that I've posted helped you or entertained you in the least bit. It doesn't hurt to drop a subscription. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start with some walls. At the start of this archer tower, we're going to leave a 1 space gap and a wall right here up to the end of the army camp. So there should be a little 1x3 area there. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. A little 1x3 area. And on this side, we're going to drop an air bomb in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place 2 more sections like this one on the left and right. So I'm going to place the elixir storage right here above the archer tower, the gold storage below, and the wizard tower towards the center of the base. The gold storage didn't go down. There we go. And we're going to wall off this section between the air defense and this wizard tower all the way up around to the end of that 1x3 section we just placed. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So elixir collector, gold storage, and wizard tower. And we are going to wall off this section all the way around that 3rd loot section, just as we did on the left side and the bottom, up to that 1x3 section. So here we are. Next we are going to go down here to the bottom and place our clan castle, which I am currently upgrading. You can see the little fence around it, with the dark elixir storage and the barbarian king stand to the left and right. Then we are going to fence that area off from the air defense to make it harder to get into the center. And you guessed it, place our town hall right above that. We are going to then wall directly around the town hall. And this is all we have left, guys, this little area. Let's grind it out. We're going to put 2 mortars on the left and right of the town hall. And then on the upper half of the mortars, we're going to put a Tesla, and then an air defense. And then next to the Teslas, we're going to put 2 giant bombs on sides of the Teslas. And then we are going to wall off that whole little section that we just made. Around the giant bombs, then right along the air defense, coming down, around the giant bombs, right back down to the mortar. And we are in our final little compartment here, guys, in which we will have an air sweeper right here, facing down, a spring trap to the left of it, a cannon right above it. I'm losing it here. A cannon right above it, then a spring trap, then an archer tower, 1 space shifted down. We'll put an archer tower right next to that, a spring trap right next to that, then a cannon in this position. We will put another Tesla right here with another spring trap next to the Tesla, and then we will place our spell factory up here at the top with an air bomb under the spell factory. And all we have left is a couple of decorations, guys, and the bomb tower, which again is a new building since I had my Town Hall 8 base built. And I'm actually going to bring that bomb tower right down here. I'm going to lower this laboratory. I'm going to move the windmill out of the way, if I could even get it. Lower the laboratory to the American flag, bring the bomb tower in, move the laboratory up 1. We're going to move the windmill to the left, the white flag to the right. We're going to put the down and up arrows right there, 2 pink flowers at the bottom, and then we'll put the rest of the stuff at the top of the base. Right here, the yellow, the decorations are really however you like it. They're not going to affect the base. And then you can put a torch there, and we can put a torch right above it. So there's our base there, guys. That's going to be our base for the next couple of months. It is 4:30, and Wars Fair is signing off, so I'm going to leave you on this screen for the Town Hall 8 base, so you can copy it. If it's more your style to just skip to the end of the video, pause it, and just work on it like this, or if you want to follow me along and try to do it like I do it, even though I might mess up and have to go back, I kind of like how I narrate it and let you guys, at a slow pace, build this base. So, yes, this was a 22-minute video, and it might take 20 minutes of your life, but to have a superior base for the rest of your Town Hall 8 is going to be a great choice. So as always, Clash on. This has been Wars Fair with another Clash video. Comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends about the channel, and I will see you all in the next episode.